Bramty, 333.
Oh, okay, so you know, I learned that when you see double digits, write down what's happening in that moment.
It means everything's connected.
Yeah.
Like everything is aligning.
So what does this mean? That we should be alcoholics?
Ready?
Okay, we're chugging it, right?
Yeah. Ready? Okay, go.
Bitch, call 911. Call the police. Should we tell people about the mattress story about?
No.
Why?
No. Are we still gonna drink champagne while filming this?
We should.
I think just like a little bit.
Like just sips, just
yeah,
to show the vibes.
Yeah. Okay. We're kind of drunk.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our zodiac signs compatibility.
Cheers for our friendship.
Cheers.
This doesn't taste as good after brushing your teeth.
No. Okay, so why are we a mess right now?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with Bramty. Take two. Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm back with, dude, honestly, we're pretty freaking lit. We're a little lit, but we were at the beach. We took a shot. We drank some champagne when we got here. We're just feeling the vibe, and we're gonna do a get ready with us.
Which is very exciting because we both haven't done this in forever.
We haven't done a video together, just like
just ourselves.
Yeah, and Bramty and I, we get along so well.
We do.
We do. Even when the cameras are not on, we just vibe, we just connect.
Along.
We haven't seen each other in
like 2 years.
2 years, and it just feels like we just saw each other yesterday.
And you know the vibes are good when you don't talk to somebody for a long time, but then when you do talk, it's like you never stop talking.
Yeah, and
you know,
it just comes organically.
Yeah. And I'm a Gemini.
And I'm a Libra.
And we get along. We're compatible.
Yeah, we're air signs.
We are air signs.
Air signs get along only with air signs.
Exactly.
Period.
Cheers. So we're vlogging on 2 cameras, so if you see us looking here or see us looking there, that's the reason why.
I haven't done a drunk get ready with me.
I've never done one.
The last time I did one was with my mom, but we were taking shots of a 1942 bottle.
Wait, you did a drunk get ready with me with your mom?
Yes. And
that's goals.
We were drinking 1942 just straight up. We were so fucked up in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day?
In the middle of the day.
That's
I had
goals.
This video.
This is sloppy get ready with me.
You know, I feel like the more authentic the videos are, the more fun it is, because
and the more people can relate to it. Because honestly, when I watch YouTube videos, I don't want to see like cookie cutter videos.
Just like super perfect edit.
Yeah.
I will say I'm not very like.
What happened? What happened? You hit your knee?
You're a mom.
Bitch, what do you
feel
do?
better.
Make
me feel better.
Sana, sana, culito de rana.
Thank you.
So if you guys remember, like the first time there was ever like an influencer get together, like Airbnb weekend together, was in Miami. And it was like you, me, Laura, Louie, Elsie Alondra, Lauren Geraldo. I feel like I'm missing someone. Am I?
No.
Okay, I think it was just us. And I was like, you know.
Wait, I have a video. I don't want to exclude anyone. Hold
okay,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the very first time I met you.
Who else did you meet for the first time?
I don't know. I met Louie for the first time, I think.
I think that was my first time even like hanging out with like Alondra and Elsie and like
that was my first time meeting Alondra and Elsie. And why don't we do another one? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like because everybody is like
doing
settled down
own.
with kids and doing their own thing. Oh my god, look.
Who's that? Over there. Cassie was there. That's me!
I thought you
Bitch, not me with my twerking. Oh my god. Okay, so it was everybody I mentioned. I forgot to mention Cassie. Cassie, I love you. It was all of us. And it was like the first time we did like an influencer get together, and it was iconic.
I can't.
It was literally iconic. It was
it was iconic.
It was iconic. Is this too light on me?
Yes. Please use my foundation.
Then the next year we did
had another one. The man.
Montana. Then it was Miami, then Montana, then Miami again.
Oh,
and then the third Miami trip just had drama in it, and that's why we never did another one.
Yeah, it was very different after that.
Yeah, it just kind of got ruined, like the vibes, in my opinion. And I'm speaking for myself and myself only. But the first one was really fun. We all got to know each other.
I will take that trip with me to the grave because that was one of the best trips ever. I feel like it's just so hard for a bunch of, you know, content creators who are on their own lane to come together and be in the same roof,
especially with busy schedules and like now families.
Yeah, at that time nobody had kids. Well, not that many. Yeah, you and like
I think
Laura.
It was me and Laura. Yeah.
Yeah. Candy also had kids, and
oh yeah,
Maria, and like but like not, it wasn't like the whole entire group. It was like maybe like half of the group. We had to take a little break because we were talking way too much. And we're not even halfway done with our makeup. Are you halfway done with your makeup?
Yeah.
You probably are.
Maybe a tiny bit.
I don't know how.
Because I just do like really simple makeup, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so since I'm not a mommy, what would you say is one of the hardest things about being a mom? Yeah, like what's one of the most challenging things that you wake up and you're like, fuck, like?
I would say that you're not living life anymore, like putting yourself first. And it takes a lot to do that because it's hard, you know? You want to go to the gym, you want to do this, you want to hang out with your friends, and you have to put your kids first. So it takes like, I guess I would say like a real mom. Is that fucked up to say?
No, I think I think it takes more
responsibility.
More responsibility and more
selfishness.
Yeah, to put your kids first.
Exactly. So I guess I would just say like the hardest thing would be learning to put yourself second and being okay with that. Wait, is that fucked up?
No, it just made me realize that like I put myself first with any situation. Which in my situation I don't think it's bad because I am single and I don't have responsibility. So it's like if I put anybody else before me, I think it's fucked up in my part, but in your situation you have to. Like, yeah. So I was telling her, I was like, I think that's one of the things that terrifies me about being a mom is because like I've gotten so used to just, also like I've been single for 3 years. Yeah. So like I'm so used to just being like, okay, today, or I'll be in bed and I'll be like, oh, tomorrow I want to go to Puerto Rico, and then I'll just book a flight and like whatever and I'll leave.
Yeah, but that's not the case though, because yeah, with mom, like, it's like, okay, my kid has school, my kid has this, I have like, you know, those type of things. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like obviously if you get pregnant and you choose to have your kid or you choose to get pregnant, that's what you're signing up for. So it's just like learning to adapt to a new lifestyle. And a lot of moms can't adapt to it, so they don't know how to, but a lot of moms do. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that. And you're young, so like you don't have to be ready for it. I just had a kid very young. I will say though, I thought I was gonna have like kids very young and have my own little family channel. But everything happens for a reason. No, yeah, it does, because you're not meant to be a mom right now. You're not meant to be a mom. You know, I will say it sucks because I'm my mom's only child, so she wants grandkids already. But I don't know. But let me tell you, because my mom tells me like, when are you gonna have more kids? And I'm like, bitch, I have 3 already. Like you should be satisfied with 3 grandkids. So it's like, yeah, but I want more. Like, don't worry, I'll help you. But it's like, when you have kids, you're not gonna get 24/7 help. It's like every other weekend. Yeah. You know, so it's like what works with you the best. Like even if your mom tells you like, I want kids, I want grandkids, I want grandkids, it's like, are you ready for grandkids? Because at the end of the day, it's your responsibility and not your mom's.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for kids. I told my mom that I wanted them at 30 and she's like, that's too late. But I'm like, I don't think there's a time limit of when I should have kids. Like, one, I don't want to bring kids into this world unless I have my citizenship, because I'll be down if I get like deported.
So are you currently a citizenship, or are you currently a citizen of Mexico?
Yes, I'm just a citizen of Mexico.
Are you a permanent resident, or are you just DACA?
No, I'm under DACA, so I'm still not a permanent resident. I know that there's like a lot of things up in the air for DACA recipients of like, you know, if you don't have a criminal record and you're a DACA recipient, then you might be eligible to get your citizenship or green card or whatever, but that has been around for years and nothing has really been like set in stone.
Here's the thing, with the United States currently, like there's so much like fucked up shit going on right now.
The government is so fucking corrupt.
The government's fucked up right now.
The government is so fucked up, okay?
So I'm a permanent resident. I'm not a citizen. I'm only a permanent resident, but I'm a citizen of Chile.
Okay.
And I was talking to like so many attorneys because I thought in my head like I need to be a citizen. That's what I thought to be secure in this country. But I learned you don't have to be a citizen. Like if you're a permanent resident or a resident or whatever, like you're fine, because if anything were to happen in this world, you have like your citizenship in the other country as your backup plan.
Yeah.
And I fought really hard to be a citizen of the United States, but then after I was like, you know what? I got denied twice. It's not, yes, I got denied twice. It's not happening for me. I'm gonna take it as a sign. I'm gonna keep my permanent residency in the United States, but I'm gonna keep my Chile citizenship, because if anything were to happen here, I can go to Chile and I can bring my family with me.
Yeah. I have thought about moving to Mexico so many times. So
Mexico, really?
Yes. Okay, so my grandpa passed away, may he rest in peace, and he's the only reason I was able to visit Mexico last year, because through advanced parole, because it was a family emergency. It was my first time visiting Mexico after 15 years, and I'm so sorry, but the United States.
And we need to get into that conversation, because Daisy and I were woke.
Dude, I'm just like, oh my god.
And when we say
food
woke,
here, like just the way things are ran here, I'm just like, oh my god. Like, no, yeah, I will say, like, I love having open conversations with Bramty, because she understands like what being spiritually awakened means, and if you know what that means, then you know what that means. But like, we can have very open conversations about, you know, things around the world that a lot of people don't like to talk about. And
the difference, I think the difference between us and other people is that we're okay to talk about that, and we respect each other's opinions, because other people wouldn't. They'd be like, are you serious? Like,
they're like, you sound crazy. Like,
yeah, I can't be friends with you or whatever. But like, we respect each other's opinions, but at the same time, we also have the same opinions.
We have the same opinions, and I'm able to have open conversations and disagree to disagree. Yeah, but we probably...
The United States is like fucked up.
It's fucked.
And you know what's crazy? The United States paints this picture like we're the most freest state, like we're the American dream, but like that's called gaslighting. That's called manipulation, when they like try to paint that in our head. But honestly, if you were to look at so many other countries, like their taxes are lower, their cancer rates are lower,
Europe,
their crime rates are lower, their retirement age is lower.
The United States is like one of the only countries that literally has mass shootings and like multiple throughout the year in a couple months, whatever. Like, it's insane.
So are we really the American dream?
No, we're fucking not. I'm so sorry, but...
And you know what's crazy? You know, like weeds that grow in your lawn, like dandelions and daisies.
So good for you.
But listen, the government tells us it's weeds. You need to get rid of it. You need to put weed killer. Why? Right? Why? They're beautiful little flowers. Why? So literally, these flowers, dandelion to start off with, literally you take it either like in a pill form or a tea form, and it kills cancer growing in your body. Why would the government want us to kill these weeds off our lawn?
They want us to get sick, so we keep feeding the
pharmaceutical industry and giving them our money.
Same with Dr. Sebi found the cure for cancer,
and then he died.
They killed him. Some people are gonna look at this and be like, you fucking uneducated ass bitches.
But if you guys are open-minded and you're woke and you're open to listening to these things, you won't think that about us. You just have to have like an open mind, and
it's all around you. And I feel like for some people it's like too much. I remember the first time I like really started to get into this, it was like a rabbit hole, and I was like I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so much, but you just can't let it consume you. You just have to be aware that it's around you at all times. You can, your next door neighbor could be fucking reptilian. I don't fucking know.
Reptilian.
Like, oh, that's
and the first time we spoke about this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I remember,
and I was kind of scared to talk about this topic with you.
I was
because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go, because during the time frame, it was like during elections, and everybody was like losing friendships and just like battling against each other's in regards to their opinions on certain things. So I was scared to tell Daisy about these like certain things that I believed in regards to like pharmaceuticals and like conspiracy theories. But then she was on the same page with me, and I was like,
you started
bitch.
the conversation, and I was like, oh my god.
Yes, and I was like, this bitch is woke.
And I just remember we just started sending each other like a bunch of links.
Yes.
Did you watch the Majesty thing, the movie?
No, tell me about it. Maybe I did, but tell me about
I
it.
remember. Oh my god, five.
Five?
I swear, we keep seeing angel numbers. I swear to God.
555. That's a sign.
I don't know what the fuck it means. I'm a little tipsy right now to remember what it means.
Besides conspiracy theories, though,
Yeah.
what else do we have to offer to the YouTube audience?
How's your love life, Bram?
My love life is the same that it's been like the past 10 years, but I would say that now, like for the past 2 years, it's been better. Like better than ever.
Really? I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I would say it's better than ever. Thank you. What about you? How's your love life?
I feel like you and like my like close friends know that my love life is just like crazy and all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have a boyfriend when I met you in Miami? No, I was single still.
You were single. And that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with being single. Girl, you're living your best life.
I know, but I will say like with me being around all of my friends having, you know, kids and families and marriages and everything, it makes me feel like I'm
Doing something wrong.
doing something wrong, and that like I'm just like, what the fuck? But at the same time, like I can't rush love, and I know that it'll come when the time is right. But my love life, and I feel like just being single and traveling so much, it puts me in some very crazy situations.
Okay.
So I just kind of I did a lot, I will say. I did, you know, I go on a lot of dates and I see a lot of people and stuff, but I just have not found my person. I have not.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Plus I get bored of everyone I meet, unfortunately. Yeah, if anybody sees us that I've been on a date with you, I'm so sorry. But I don't know, I feel like oh my god, dude. I went on a date with this guy and I was like, oh, you are perfect in my eyes, almost, because like every time I go on a date with a guy, I always think, I'm like, are you gonna fit in my family and in my friend group? Like those are the main big things. And he fit in both.
That's good to think like that.
He fit in both, but then he was like, yeah, I think crystals are fucking whack as fuck. He's like, they're just rocks, and he's like, spirituality is fucking bullshit, and like blah, blah, blah. And just started like, I was just like, oh my god, he's so close-minded. I was like, I can't do that. I'm sorry, but like I can't be with somebody that's very close-minded. I kid you not, I know I'm not like drunk, but I'm not sober. I'm just kind of like,
I think I'm the same vibe that you're on. I'm going natural.
oh my god.
How the hell did this happen?
What? What happened?
Damn, bitch, that's a lot. What is this?
I like to look dewy. People are like so shook that we're here together. They're like, Bramty, a mom with Daisy,
A slut?
the single slut? No, literally. To a regular schmegler guy, if I'm going out on dates every weekend, they consider that being a whore. I'm sorry, but I am single. I bring a lot to the table. I have my own money, so I don't need anything from men. I'm not a gold digger. I simply am just
Living your life.
living my life and trying to see what options I have, okay? Because you just never know. Okay guys, so we just finished our makeup and then we're gonna get ready for the night. I'll probably insert some clips and stuff to end the night.
To end the night.
I think we're still lit a little
We really
bit.
are.
Yeah. Bramty!
There's nothing in here.
Your friend got pregnant at 19, so you take her to Miami.
Bramty. Hey, we're going to the club now. Bramty.
home, please.
Do you want to tell people what happened?
You didn't tell me yet?
No.
I fucking accidentally grabbed Daisy's super fast drying nail glue and put it in my eye thinking it was eye drops. And I freaked the fuck out. And when you saw how I threw it, I was like, Daisy! And I like threw
your
it.
eye. Oh, we had to cut her eyelashes, you guys. I went into full mom mode.